getting it, son. Look here.
Red Sox.
I think the Ween song where it's like,
oh,
it's like a lawnmower.
I was just singing some Ween last night. I haven't listened to Ween in a long time. Show Benny your 6-incher, buddy.
Oh, dude, I was showing Chad my 6-inch Black Series bib Fortuna.
Ooh,
right?
Judda woulda.
Kiwanawanga. Super, super great. Super detailed. It was less than $8. I was like, dude, hello.
Sign me up.
I also got something else super cool that I think Ben will appreciate more than Chad. Nevertheless, this is one of my all-time favorites. And that would be Wooderson from Dazed and Confused.
What?
Ooh, nice.
What did you score that at like fucking Newberry Comics or some shit?
No, I scored it online. Of course, it is a limited edition.
That shit ain't coming out of the box.
I think I'm going to order a couple more and then take this one out of the box because it's so fucking perfect, dude. It's like my favorite McConaughey ever. And it was his first movie.
Pretty good McConaughey, man.
That's the thing about this time travel.
That's right.
They get older. I stay the same age.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. So good, man. All right.
You got these pizza cutters on this thing. You got to put some real rubber on this thing, bro.
650 double pumpers, Edelbrock intakes. And this is the perfect Wooderson pose. Like if to pick any of the movie, that is the perfect Wooderson pose. Like leaning up against the wall at the fucking.
Oh yeah, totally.
The fucking.
There's a bit of
rec
glare,
center,
so
dude.
it took me a minute to see
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Leaning against the moon tower.
That's right, dude. Party at the moon tower. I think you ought to ditch 2 geeks you're with and jump in with us. We'll worry about that later. All right.
Hey man, you got a joint. Be a whole lot cooler if you did.
I have a real soft spot for one of the worst movies of all time, Reign of Fire, and McConaughey in Reign of Fire.
Yes.
Dude, that is a good McConaughey.
Hey,
dude.
we did that.
We
did
did
we do that
that.
really early days? That was
we
just
did.
Feed on ash, live on death. You always say that.
with his cigar and his fucking fuzzy fucking tank vest, dude. Oh my god.
I would know that item that Wooderson right there. That's a McFarlane Toys, right? McFarlane Toys is great. They make great stuff.
They do
right?
make great stuff.
And so I think if they were going to do a Reign of Fire McConaughey, it would that would be one to do. The vest,
It would be, man.
The fucking no sleeves, dude, and the stupid cigar.
It is
that would be
stogie.
fucking. I'd buy that in 2 seconds.
I mean, I'd buy that. I don't really do the minifig thing or the figure thing.
I don't really
probably
do a
should
ton
have.
of them. I just kind of like if someone strikes my fancy, I will. I don't know, man. We just did like an activity we did with the kids. I said, let's go down to the Target. I said, we'll all get a Lego set and then we'll just build Legos. And they just brought back the fucking classic space Legos for Lego, dude. And I'm just over the fucking moon about it, dude.
Those were cool.
What do you mean brought them back?
Well, like the classic space Legos with the classic space logo,
They redid like the I don't know, it's like the Galactic Voyager or something like. Okay, that's not the classic shit though. That's
it's not the classic. I have the exoskeleton with like the actual ones that were like the ones we had when we were kids, Ben. But this has the space branding on it. Boop, boop,
I like it though. Yeah, I like.
So
like the theme sets are cool, but like it's hard to make anything else out of them. So
exactly, dude.
I kind of appreciate the old school.
Yeah, me too. And this kind of falls under the city banner. It's like city slash space, you know, like they have like city like rescue and city this and city that. So like,
Nice.
I don't know. It's very cool. And they have a bunch of different like ones you can get. So I don't know. Pretty stoked about that.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I got the old like they did a reissue of one of the like OG blue
Nice.
Lego space sets like a
What?
couple of years ago. Then I bought it. Yeah, it's like the Galactic Voyager or something. Yeah, it's like one of those like
Dude, fuck yeah.
oh
What?
it's the it's a because I got a new rug for my room, so my room is kind of in a fucking disaster right now. It's the it's the Galaxy Explorer.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, they did like an updated reissue of it, but it's like the old school, you know, it's got the old school spacemen and the old school.
Yeah. I got one of
like
those.
the blue Lego pieces.
Yeah, they did.
I still haven't built it yet, but
That's all right. As long as you got it.
pretty
That's
sick.
the important thing. Yeah, they did like these two nerds came out with like it wasn't a classic set, but it was like in the same like space vein of the classic space, and it was this like exoskeleton with like green space guys, you know? And it was perfect. And my kids destroyed it eventually, and I need to rebuild it. But it was great. It was fucking great.
very cool.
Yeah, just like everything you just said, like all classic space elements, dude. Especially the guys with the basic, like, you know, 2-tank backpack and the basic visor.
Exactly.
You know, like this is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's an updated version, and I think it's like solid as hell.
I think it's good for kids to, you know, just like, you know, because that's the thing that's missing from, a lot of the like theme sets is the creativity isn't there, you know?
Agreed.
Like,
dude, the best part was like looking on the back of the box to see what else you could build, correct?
But with no instructions.
Yeah, totally.
To do it.
Right.
And then just fucking kind of freestyling, you know? Like that was sort of my GIF was just sort of freestyling.
Definitely. Right. And like try to build like an X-Wing, right? Or whatever they didn't have a set for. You know, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Or just like coming up with your own creation. I totally agree with you, dude. You'll get no argument from like, no, you can't watch YouTube, Dad, Kevin Bowler. So yeah, I'm all about that, bro. You know?
Is it just me?
Seriously,
I'm pretty
man.
sure this is the case, but like most of the recent sets that I've put together with the kids have the alternate builds in the instructions, which that was never the thing back in the day, if I remember right. It was just like, here's the one set, and then you got to do the rest of it yourself.
Right. Back in the day, they had like 3 panels on the back with alternate things you could build. That was my recollection, which I think is 99% accurate. But I mean, if they have them in the instructions, great. You know, like at least they have
it's
them.
cool, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of you got to figure it out. To Benny's point of like fiddling and like learning shit and being creative.
Well, I agree. Like they need to like I think like the expansion of Legos is cool, but like to take the creativity to take away the creativity is taking away the essence of the entire fucking thing.
Kind of the
You know what I
point,
mean?
yeah.
So it's like, yeah, sure, it's great to have Star Wars and all this other shit, but
Yeah.
you know, like, dude, the whole point was like, you know, let your mind kind of wander and do some cool shit, man. You know.
Yeah.
I secretly saved all of the Legos. So like I busted them out the other day. I was like, you are now ready. Let's fucking go nuts, you know?
Nice.
Like, here's all the Legos.
Awesome.
Let's make some fucking cool shit, you know? I mean, they have like, I like some of those, like there's like they have all these like plants and like interesting like things that you can build in these sets. Like there's a bonsai maple tree that I want. Like, I want to buy that and make that and like put it in my house.
Totally.
It's so fucking cool. So there's some interesting things going on, but like the creativity is really the key.
Yeah, no
Very
doubt.
cool. Yeah, I used to. I think they had like multiple books, but I had like a book for like space sets where like it was like a like a large format sort of soft cover like almost magazine style book where it had like all kinds of different shit you could like dioramas and like cool different ships you could build and vehicles and stuff like that. So
that's fucking sweet, dude.
I don't know if they still do that, but Legos fucking rule, man.
They
really
do.
no doubt.
Still do, you know. My kid was so fucking into the Batman Lego game. Like I found we had like, I guess the older kids had Lego Batman 1, 2, and 3 on Xbox 360, and he's been playing the fucking ever-loving shit out of it and driving me crazy.
My
he loves
fucking
it.
favorite Batman
Is Lego Batman.
The movie.
fucking Will Arnett, man.
So good.
I finally saw it this year for the first time, and I was
It's
like,
so
this
good.
is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah. Will Arnett rules. So they're releasing like a giant fucking Enterprise D set coming up here pretty soon. I was like, oh, I gotta get it because it comes with every minifigure. You know, there's a fucking Picard, there's a Riker, there's a Troy, there's a Data, there's a
Now
fucking,
I gotta get over to Lego.
there's a Geordi, there's even a fucking Wesley. You know, so I'm like, I gotta get this thing, and it turns out like it's gonna be very expensive. So Chris and I like agreed to go halvesies on it and build it together.
Dude, that's bananas.
What is coming soon? What the fuck? Here we go.
I love that.
Oh boy, let's see what this fucking better be good.
I mean, Lego and Star Trek, fuck yes.
I mean, yeah, sign me the fuck up. Well, that's like the like tried and true classic large Millennium Falcon, the really expensive one. Man. Like that's such a cool fucking thing.
Yeah.
It is. I would be, dude. You know what I would totally buy is a fucking Klingon bird of prey.
That'd be fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
A bird of prey.
I'm more of a Romulan cruiser guy, but yeah, I see where you're going.
Yeah, I like that. Sounds really cool. I mean, shit, Star Trek. Why not?
Shit,
We
bro.
already have
Nice.
every other damn thing.
Chris and I sat through the Captains the other night.
What is it? What is that?
It's like
Is it good? Firstly, is it good?
it's a bizarro documentary that Shatner did. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like in the
yeah.
maybe the like early 2000s, and like the whole thing is like, you know, it's about Shatner. You know,
Of course.
he's-
I mean, we didn't know that.
Wow, I put myself at the center of this, you know. But like he talks to Janeway, and he talks to Scott Bakula, and he talks to fucking Picard, and you know, like
Right.
yeah, Cisco, dude, him and Avery Brooks are like the like talking about two
Polar fucking opposites.
No, but both like just overcooked hams, man. Like the whole time they're on camera, like they're like sitting behind the piano, and like they're like you know, Avery's playing, and they're like making up songs, you know, and like singing to each other, and like it was very funny. It was quite ridiculous.
It sounds ridiculous. It makes me think of I'm thinking of Carl Weathers playing that song in Happy Gilmore's Dream and Happy Gilmore. We've only just begun to live.
It's so-
lace and promises.
Man, it's so awkward. Like it's really fucking awkward.
I'll bet it is.
It's almost like
Cool.
it's like they're trying to like weird each other out. Like
Yeah, right.
it's really funny. But fucking Patrick Stewart totally died though. He called it a Klingon warbird.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude.
And there's a Klingon warbird. And he's like, oh no, wait, that's the Romulans. I'm sorry.
And then all of the clothes fall off, and I see everything. This is the aforementioned exosuit, Ben.
Oh, coming in hot.
Coming in hot, bro. It's fucking tight, dude. It kind of reminds. Yeah, exactly. I see how it's all vintage, you know. Like it totally reminds me of the thing from Alien. The loader from Alien. Yeah, I know it is cool.
Very cool. Looks like they took some like Bionicles shit to put that together.
Right, dude? It was super complex, like the way all the fucking legs and pistons and shit work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we need, Benny? We need
Ed 209 going on there.
a little bit of that too, for sure. You know what we need is I need a T-shirt with just the space logo on it, dude. How about that? That would be
That'd be
fucking tight.
Yes.
But you'd have to
Right?
be like the green, you'd have to get the colors, right?
Yes, dude. Of course, Chad. Perfect. Got to get the colors.
I bet it exists.
I'll bet.
And then
you're right.
like, I think this might be a bad idea, but part of me wants to like have just like a subtle vertical line down the center of the back to like have the double backpack, just like a little silhouette of the double, the double air canister on the
Like
back.
just some.
It might look like
subtle
shit.
shading.
I actually like. I'm curious your opinions. Like, I'm kind of in the like. I don't like t-shirts or shirts with back art. I prefer front art, generally speaking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a clean back. Like, there's nothing worse than picking up a sick shirt and you're like, "This is cool," and then you turn it around and it's got something dumb on the back. You're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
That's funny.
Really
I was just going to send you the link, but you found it yourself.
I did. I just typed in space and I'm like scrolling through all these different products. But yeah, that thing looks sweet, dude. Red and white spacemen.
Yeah.
I
I
kinda
used to
want-
have it back in the day. The original set.
What
I
do
probably
you, what do
still
you,
have it, actually.
OGs? Really?
Yeah, weirdly, the only thing my mom
Same.
gave away all of my good shit.
Except the Legos.
Except the Legos. She's like, I thought you would want to keep the Legos.
You were like,
well,
I
yeah,
want.
but
You're
they're not
right.
like they're not really valuable once they've like been,
Sure.
It's just like a Tupperware, like a big Tupperware box full of loose
Sure.
Legos. It's not like it's
Exactly. That's how you do. You do, as Chad says.
If you scroll down, you can see like the tail section splits open, and there's like a little vehicle that you can like a little ramp that comes down, a little vehicle that can roll out of there.
Let me go back again.
Very cool.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, that thing is super sweet, dude. It's just got like the old space aesthetic too, no fancy schmancy bullshit.
No, it's a slightly updated version of an existing set.
Exactly, dude. Look at that little dune buggy. That's perfect. That's exactly how you make a little fucking, little quad, little dune buggy.
Dude.
That thing is sick. I love when the back opens up too.
The little robot.
The little antennae. Here is your coffee.
Your coffee, sir.
Sir. Who's this guy? Is he the designer? Is that the designer of the set? I hope so.
But the guy that's holding the thing?
Yeah, he's either coming or he's like, look at how great
I think
this
he's
is.
just like, man, I remember when I had this. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, gee. There he go. Look at the space Legos I created.
like the kid from Stranger Things or whatever.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I'm not seeing the picture, so.
No. It's all right.
No, it's just a bald black dude with a beard holding the Lego set, like checking it out, like giving it to all angles.
Yeah, if you scroll all the way down the page, it says a 70s classic reimagined. It even has the number classic 497 Lego Galaxy set. Damn, dude.
Yeah,
Going balls deep on that shit.
It's classic as the fucking old school yellow fucking
Right?
yellow castle sets and shit.
Oh, shit, bro.
Never had any of that myself.
Zero Theorem, the Lego episode. We've had every other episode, right? We had the alien episode and the whatever episode. Fuck it. Who cares?
Now I kind of want a fucking like a Lego Cohen though.
A Lego what?
A Lego Cohen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There's a little like workstation with the fucking slot machine fucking computer
absolutely.
setup. Yeah.
That's right, folks. We watched Zero Theorem, and this week we're not just reviewing it, we're building it out of Legos.
Oh my god, dude. That's a great idea. We need to do that show. Build the movie. We need to fucking do that.
Oh, shit.
That's
I think
funny.
you might be on to something
Yeah.
here.
I think we'll
Trademark.
show
Sorry,
my
motherfuckers.
will show my piss poor Lego creativity. I mean, I was always into trying to make cool shit with Lego, and I was never successful.
Yeah. It's not easy, dude. You gotta put in some time, dude. I'll tell you what.
It's a lot of trial and error,
It definitely, yes.
Then you realize like you don't have like a critical, you're like, if only I had like 10 more of these weird little round pieces, you know. And like
then I could make the ultimate creation.
That was sort of how I started to like shop for Legos as a kid.
Same.
I'd be like, okay, I know this set has like all these pieces, so I need to get one of those.
And it's kind of adjacent theme wise, so I can use some of these other pieces. So yes. I'm looking. I just got to like the end of the whole. Like I just typed in exosuit or whatever space, and it's like all the coolest sets are retired.
They love that
vintage and otherwise. Fucking annoying.
That's kind of the model now for Lego is like they hook the adults by making limited runs and shit.
Yeah, by fucking.
That would totally increase their sales for sure. We have a Lego store actually locally, and the kids, we go there. I don't know, every couple of months, and like half the shit in there is sold out in their little display cases, you know.
They fucking there's one in the mall here, and on top of that, like I don't even need to go all the way down to the mall. If I go to Target in the next town over, there is a massive fucking Lego section, dude. Like a solid 2 aisles both sides. Like that's a lot of shit.
Yeah, well, like at Island Variety.
Oh, dude, sorry. I'm not trying to rub it in, bro, at all.
They sell minifig keychains at Rumble and Fats.
If you're gonna lay that out, you got to do it in the pimply faced teen voice. I got Island Variety.
I got Island Variety.
I got a Minecraft set.
I got a giant mushroom cow.
So a little bit of 24 going on there.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it is. I was telling the guy I work with about that because he was attempting to do a Chevy Chase singing because we got on this whole deck the halls with bars of Hari thing from Christmas Story. And then he goes, deck the halls with balls of holly. And I was like, oh, dude, is that 21. Venture Brothers? And he goes, no. I was trying to do Chevy Chase singing in the Christmas Vacation. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's totally like that.
Yeah.
Dude, similar. Do not go in there. Just look at Count Dooku.
Why? No, here go.
That smells terrible.
Totally. What was that, Chad?
Friend of the show, Carl Aguilar, turned me on to Only Murders in the Building. Have you guys seen any of that? The Steve Martin Short.
I've been meaning to check it out. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
It's really
I haven't checked that
interesting, man. I'm like 3 or 4 episodes in or whatever, but it's just like the format and what they do, and it's Steve Martin and Martin Short. Like I really like it, man. I'm digging it.
All right, I'm down. I'm down to check anything out. Holy shit!
Miss those old fuckers.
Bruce, don't headbutt the microphone.
All right, shall we build some Legos about Terry Gilliam? Terry Gilliam would be good at Legos, I think.
I agree.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, he'd be making like Lego, stop motion shit.
Yeah, exactly. Lego God touching David's hand, Sistine Chapel shit.
Yeah, totally.
So, sorry, Chad, you were going on about the zero theorem. Let's get into that.
Are we doing the episode?
Are we in? Are we
doing
it?
We should.
Let's zero. Yeah. Let's talk about the zero theorem. Okay. I was way more into the space Lego conversation.
It's all right. I'm sure we'll divert almost immediately. Not through anything, not through any fault of zero theorem, but just because that's who we are.
Sure.
Yes.
So, zero theorem.
You want to do broadcasting?
Yeah, sure. Broadcasting live from inside the power band, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so 2014, Christoph Waltz. Broadcasting live.
Cousin of Pizza Oven Forge and Knife of Cobra with a fat guy from Star Wars. Dude, speaking of, like, I gotta pork into the sack here.
Another cul-de-sac. What?
I'm gonna call it Zach. But like the other day, you know, like on a Nintendo Switch, they have those like really weird, creepy me characters, MII avatars that you make for your user. And Ethan loves like changing all of the characters, and he's like, everybody's fucking Kirby now. And it's like, okay, whatever, dude. And he sat in the room. He sat in the room here with me. Like who was in the back, like there's a yellow chair behind me that no one can see because we don't do video. And he sat there and it was like, I'm going to make a me character, Dad, about you. I was like, all right, mate. And like, dude, he made like 70 porn Porkins's fat ass cousin. Like it was like Porkins's like Porkins's dad was like twice the size of Porkins, and he's like, you can do like poses in me. So he's like lying down sideways with like an O face. I'll take a picture, man, and send it to you because it is like he's like, but it's that classic thing where they come up to you when they're done and they want like affirmation and they're like, check it out, do you like it? I'm like, dude, I love it. You know, like it's like as I like dab tears from my eyes, I was like, yeah man, no, great job, you worked really hard on that. The accuracy is stellar. You know?
That's right. And your t-shirt said, I'm quietly weeping on the inside. Great job, son.
Yeah. So
fuck, that's funny, dude.
It's pretty good.
Really good. So anyway, folks, we're back. Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about Zero Theorem today. Yes, I'm not doing a fucking intro.
We gave you zero notice that we were doing Zero Theorem.
There you go. It stars Christoph Waltz and David Thewlis and Matt Damon and this woman. She was
Melanie
very
Theorem, man.
too.
Legend 1900. She's in that one.
There you go. Oh yeah. There you go. So we're gonna dive into this. This is a 2014 film. It's a Terry Gilliam movie. We love Terry Gilliam. So when Ben suggested this the other day, I was like, I don't know, whatever. I don't know what the hell that is. And then I saw it was Terry Gilliam. I was like, oh, okay. Let's have a look.
Rock and roll.
Curious to hear thoughts.
You just you guys just picked that one out of the lineup, Benny, or were you thinking about it for a while in terms of what you happened to be watching at the time?
No, it's completely random.
Yeah, okay.
It sort of popped up in the recommended area, and I was like, "Oh, have you ever seen that?" And Chris had not seen it, so I was like, "Oh, it's definitely worth a watch." I'm kind of weird with my Terry Gilliam, so like this one's up there for me.
Is it? Cool.
I think probably this one and like Fisher King are my favorites.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. It's a great cast, really quirky and bizarre as Gilliam usually is, and kind of a dystopia, but like I don't know. There's like a little bit of more hope in this one, I think, than in something like Brazil, where it's just sort of like, you know, everything is
hopeless.
Just
bereft of hope, as they say.
Yeah. So we just kind of gave it a watch. Chris liked it, and
nice.
I was like, well, I'm already watching this, so
let's do it.
You guys want to do it?
I'm always down for some Gilliam, man. He's a very unique filmmaker. For me, I had not seen this one. I definitely had heard of it, obviously. I got a little bit of deja vu early on, which makes me think I might have attempted to start once, but who knows?
Sure. Yeah.
I think like the early game for me here, I was like, this is interesting. And I love Christoph Waltz, obviously. And one of the earlier thoughts I had was it doesn't have the charm. Maybe that's not the right word, but for the sake of using it, I will, of Brazil or 12 Monkeys. And then I think later, once I was digesting things, I just realized it just didn't have the budget of those movies. And so there was just some unfortunate kind of bullshit bean counter constraints that Gilliam obviously ran into here, which kind of rhymes with the Matt Damon, management theme of the movie. So
does.
Yeah. But it was interesting for sure. It was also interesting to see a Brazil-esque movie with modern, computers and a little bit of special effects and stuff. Not a lot, but a little bit. But it was good. It was Gilliam fucking through and through. So I don't know. I find it hard to parse Gilliam and also hard to criticize Gilliam because I just, he's just such a unique voice. So, and like you said, the cast is great. I love David Thewlis. I was like, where the fuck do I know that guy from? And yeah, but
everything.
I haven't looked into it. It's the Harry Potter shit's the most obvious thing, but there's other stuff too that I really like Lebowski and stuff. So I love him.
Season 3 of Fargo.
Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I think like maybe, you were saying it's higher on your list, Benny. I'd say it's probably middling on my list of Gilliam's, but like whatever. Like it's worth a watch for sure.
Yeah. I like the oddballs.
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. I was just kind of whelmed by this. Now, I am very busy right now, and I am very tired. And I was very tired today, and I watched it today, and we worked a solid day today. So that very well might have had something to do with it. But I was like 3/4 of the way, I was like, are we just watching this so we can say that we watched the movie? And I was like, yes, we are. And I was like, okay. So it's still Gilliam, and I still dug it. It kind of had like a Blade Runner meets like Batman being trapped in like one of the Joker's fun factories kind of feel to it, which was cool, I like how, I don't know, I feel like there's always like cool, like broken down, burned out buildings in Gilliam stuff, and I really dig that aesthetic. The world building is super cool and interesting, man. I don't know. I think I was just too tired for it. I need to watch it again at another date, but I like a good Terry Gilliam, man. It had that aesthetic for sure, and the story was interesting. I'm curious to hear more about what Ben loves about this movie for sure. But yeah, it was good, man. It's a Gilliam movie. Like, it's got a lot of the usual stuff, and that's enough in many ways.
Yeah, I like that he's willing to do Monty Python-esque bits, like I
like how he does all kinds of different shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like the Gwendolyn Christie ads, I think, like following him around in the beginning. Yeah. Maybe she's not in that ad, but whatever. And then like the fucking lady that won't move out of the way on the street, like sweeping and shit. Like it's there's some like very Python-esque stuff. Then he does all of his other weird shit. So
I think it actually is the Gwendolyn Christie ad that is following him in that scene.
I don't know. Having seen some interviews with Gilliam when we did, I think, 12 Monkeys. Mm-hmm. I just recall him just being like, he's born in America, but lives in Europe and considers himself European. Not that that's, overly relevant, but like, I think he's separated enough from the Hollywood scene in general.
Sure.
That there's something geographically there. And then also he's just this so like, fuck you about the bean counteriness that, getting any of these movies done in the first place is hard. And then he loses control or, gets fucked on movies sometimes. And then now he's just like, fuck you. Like, if you're not going to give me control, then we're not going to make the movie. And then he gets stuck with, I think I read somewhere that he had something like 20 something million here and then it got cut to 8. So he was pretty much fucked.
Sure.
But I just like that he's just like, fuck you, I like that he's just like, I'm going to make my thing and fuck you. We'll find a way to do it. And I think that very much comes through with, the threads of management and like the corporate overlord stuff. Like it clearly like rhymes and resonates deeply with his fuck you attitude towards, the crushing of the human soul and for him, I suppose the like squeezing of art. So like there's definitely a labor of love here. And then it looked like he was co-writing it with someone else who maybe had the idea. So I think that for me, Kev, I know you were saying what Benny loves about it, but I think that for me was like a draw. It was like, I like that he was just like making art for the sake of like wanting to talk about a thing and just didn't give a fuck, and was like, fine, you gave me $8 million, fine, fuck you. We'll make a movie that doesn't look as good, but fuck you anyways. It's like,
he's
all
kind
right,
of one of the only people doing that too.
Yeah.
It's like, so good on you, mate.
Yeah. And I guess like, Matt Damon and a couple of others took like base union rates just to get the movie done. Just they all want to work with him, so.
They would have to, man.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's cool when actors do that to get a project done.
Yeah. So I mean, that's more behind the scenes stuff as opposed to the movie itself, but the theme comes through in the story, you know. The character's pretty awesome. That's a big draw. Like he's very nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's very nothing.
He's very right. Nothing. That's a good place to start. Yeah,
I think
the character is
start.
Right. I mean, the character is interesting. He's kind of exactly that. He's kind of nothing, you know, and he's like not interested in anything but searching for meaning, whether he realizes it or not. And I think in the beginning he does not realize that, you know.
We are waiting for our call.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know. I kind of disagree. I kind of feel like he's always aware that he's searching for meaning, but he's just not showing any signs of it externally, you know? He's just built such a huge wall around himself. I think maybe that's it too, is that he looks like he's got nothing going on, but he actually is it's kind of like still water on the surface, and he's just moving rapidly under the surface, you know?
Right.
Well, there's lots of kooky stuff going on. So clearly he had a different life before he got his call, you know, like his life-changing call. And then all this weird shit started to happen. He started referring to himself as we. His hair fell out, you know, like all this crazy shit happened to him. Like he couldn't stand eating food that had flavor, you know. Like it's just so.
And for my own clarification, that is all transpired before we start this story.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that all transpired beforehand.
He seems perfectly content with that. I'm sort of asking and saying it. I mean, right? Because I also found this
it's like
slightly difficult to
self-flagellation,
understand what was going on with it. Yeah.
I take it as like, and as what I was about to say too, is like I feel like his hair's falling out and he's closed off and he has no flavored food and all of this like somewhat self-punishing stuff. I feel like it's just like a pretty on the face allegory for like, you know, depression and search for meaning and, you know, all the obvious,
I thought about that too.
Things,
yeah,
you know,
sure.
I just found out today that this is basically like in the writer of this thing, Pat Russian, based this on Ecclesiastes, like the scripture.
Wow.
Even the main character's name, Cohen Leth, is basically like a direct, you know. It's like the name is, what is it? Yeah. So it's like Koheleth is like the author of or like the protagonist of Ecclesiastes. So
okay, that's cool and interesting.
I thought that was pretty okay.
It's very much like a meaning of life thing. Yeah, I saw that too. I think that the translation of that main character in Hebrew was like the meaning of life. So yeah, I mean it's clearly like a exploration of the meaning of life through. It almost is. I don't know. This is very like Lebowski. It's through like the
fiction
nihilism of how fucking ridiculous modern society is. You know, like
yes,
I think, like
that's
the dude's
it.
like
Yes.
riding his little stationary bike at his workstation.
Yes.
You know, like it's
That's
so
it.
dumb that I love it. You know.
No. I think you just nailed. I think you nailed like the whole thing, like in short form, like what it's all about. That's it. You know.
Like
life is meaningless. That's sort of the idea.
Well,
yeah.
But I feel like there is meaning too, and I feel like that's kind of what he discovers in the course of the film.
You find
No?
It's like Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. Someone recommended that book to me. Sorry, not someone. I have parasocial relationships with a podcast I listen to. There was a podcast talking about Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, Holocaust survivor, really short book that he wrote after he got out of Auschwitz.
Sure.
And it's like really, really interesting book. And it's like you can find meaning anywhere. You can find joy in Auschwitz. And I think it's partly that too, where it's
I've
like the
read
dude
that,
is really like, fuck this. This place is the worst. What is the meaning? I had a hint of the meaning with this phone call. And then, closes himself off and then gets opened up by a very, beautiful yet, someone who shouldn't be opening him up, like a paid friend, you know what I mean? Like, so.
Sure. But still, like, the effect is kind of the same. And
Oh, definitely.
she does open him up, and
Yeah.
it's like, it's a great thing, and shows him, like, really, like, like, the way I interpreted it anyway, was like just so much joy in like a lot of very small, simple things, you know, like.
And that's usually where joy comes from.
Exactly. Like, I was like, this is beautiful. Like, I love how perfect this is. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
He kind of reintroduces him to that.
Yeah.
Part of
and
his
he
life.
to her a little
Right.
bit too, you know? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really dug that a lot, because I was really like, at one point I was kind of like, where is this going? Like, what is this all, you know, like, what does this all mean? Where's this going? You know? And, and then when that started kind of happening more, I was like, okay, now we got like a nice little vector here. And I was digging that for sure.
Well, and I think that's the point. The where is this all going question is, I think, what the creators want you to feel.
Mm-hmm.
And Christoph Waltz's character is essentially asking the same question of the universe, you know? Where is this all going? He's looking for the meaning. And like, I think ultimately, you know, Christoph Waltz is looking for the big meaning. And then as the viewer, you're looking for the big reason. What is the zero theorem? The big reason management does what it does. And then you get the climax and management's like, yeah, I'm doing it for money because I'm a corporate fuckhead. And you're like, oh, there is no big reason. There's the small reasons. And that exactly ties into there is no big thing. There's the small joys, you know? And I think it makes sense. It makes sense that it's the little things, you know? It's like fucking walking down the road and your girl grabs your hand, or your kid does something cute, or it's a fucking sunny day. It's the little joys that make
100%
the difference, you know? Like, it's, you know, we all want that larger meaning, but like, it's the little things that add up, you know?
Yeah, when you get that really good cup of coffee at Compass.
Yeah, whatever. Is that the reference to the piss in the fucking cup, dude?
There's a
No, it's just.
I thought you were
like,
going to do like the
sometimes
Marv best moment of his life thing, and it's pissing in the cup.
No, that's apropos.
I
for
thought you were
us
doing
in
that.
the show, but no. But
Just the
like,
little
I
things.
think about that sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm just like, holy shit, this cup of coffee is
Sometimes
so
it is
fucking
dude.
good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it really doesn't take a lot at 50, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think the
doesn't-
difference isn't that 50 or whatever. I think the difference is you've
I
learned to
agree.
notice it.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
And I feel like that's the thing between these two, Melanie Theory and Waltz, is like they're somehow stumbling into showing each other how to notice it again, you know? She's doing it as a job, and then it turns into real, and he's obviously who he is.
Totally.
there's that aspect of the story, but at the same time, he's literally trying to figure out an equation that basically balances out all of creation to nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like
right.
ultimate
So
nihilism.
it's like
the sort of cool dichotomy of it.
he's like obsessed with like trying to make this thing work, but like if he figures it out, like then it proves that like everything is meaningless essentially, while he's like, you know, having a sort of a like reawakening to the small things in life, and like having some genuine enjoyment again. And there's just something there between those two things, and it's like
100%.
he's kind of racing towards both of them, you know. And not to like, you know, there's a lot of discussion about like, you know, well, what happens if we figure it out? It's like, well, nothing. It's just
nothing.
You know, it just you know proves the thing or whatever, you know. And
it's nothing and everything though. It's like it's nothing changes, but also you now know, like you've proven that it's, you know, meaningless, which like it probably does change.
You've
things,
proven
yeah.
it. Yeah, and like not to rush to the end, but like it's sort of like what happens, right? Like that's like the path. He ends up, he puts on his special suit. We should probably talk about Matt Damon's kid, Bob, who calls everybody Bob.
Dude, that was the best.
That was
He
good.
makes him this special suit, you know, like the special VR suit, and he finally tries it on. And like when he puts it on, he pops into like, you know, Matt Damon management's like workspace, and they like, you know, kind of have this like, I don't know, it's not even really a confrontation, but it feels like a confrontation.
Yeah.
Which party? Which party are you talking about?
In the
specifically?
mainframe room towards the end.
Mainframe room.
Towards
the end.
movie.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. When he's like, "You are no longer needed. You are
Yeah,
no
that-
longer
yeah,
needed. You are no." Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like he's sitting there and he's kind of like, he tries to like smash everything apart with a ball peen hammer. And then he kind of sits down and chuckles to himself and he's like, yeah, wrong tool for the job.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you see all these tubes like go up and connect. So it's almost like,
yeah.
but the computer has like figured the thing out and the zero theorem is true. And like immediately the like black hole from his dreams
shows up.
just kind of shows up out of nowhere, Yeah. And he's just sort of like, fuck it,
Yeah,
he
that
just
was
sort of
great.
does like the nesty plunge into it, and like
the nesty
he just sort of,
plunge.
yeah, he just like he does like
I
a
love it.
back, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's like one of those. This is like one of those endings to a movie where it's very sort of open to interpretation, I think. But sort of what I got from that was like him running simultaneously in sort of those seemingly two different directions culminates in this moment, and what he discovers after he falls into the black hole is that like he's like back there on the beach where and we never even talked about any of this shit, but
we will.
There's like this like virtual beachscape that he's hanging out with
Bainsley, sorry.
With Bainsley and Melanie Theory, and he's just like sitting there and like a beach ball floats by and he like grabs the beach ball and he kind of throws it up in the air and then he looks at the sun and he just grabs the sun out of the sky.
I love that, man.
And it's like playing with it.
Absolutely loved it. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what that means, but it's like he's found it, like he's found his place, or he's found his answer. And it's not a very satisfying answer, but it also is very satisfying.
Yes. That's
the
how
other
I felt.
little
Yes.
teeny piece in there, maybe it's not so teeny, but there was something else that for me I picked up in there, which was she wasn't there, which I liked. It was kind of presenting that he doesn't need anyone but himself in terms of like love yourself first kind of thing.
Sure,
So there might have been
absolutely.
a bit of that for me, at least in there too.
Yeah, no, I agree. I liked that he was alone, and I liked that he was not alone. Like I was kind of yearning for both. Like so many times you're like, you watch a movie and you're like, oh, here we go. They're going to wrap this up in a nice little bow, and the girl's going to come along, blah, 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 blah. But this is the one I was like, I wanted that to happen, because I felt like it was earned and deserved and like all of the above, so.
But you've got that the forced ending of Brazil where they made him make them drive off into the sunset. So like I kind of like that in this one he's just like no go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You've already made me do that in another movie.
And Blade Runner, which those films are sort of kind of like Blade Runner
of a time,
a little in very various different ways. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what the stupid studio ending was him and Sean Gunn.
That is something that needs to happen.
Oh my god! Yeah, there we go.
In a modern
Harrison
Brokeback
Ford
Mountain remake of
exactly. Harrison Ford and Sean Gunn are driving away in the sunset at the end of
holding
Blade
hands.
Runner from
Sean
1982.
Gunn in like a fucking sick fur coat.
Right? But Sean Gunn would be, whatever. He's probably the same age as one of us. You know what I mean? So
it's Sean Gunn, but it's Sean Gunn as the Weasel character.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Sean Gunn like embodying
Suicide
some
Squad.
sort of like Mikey from Goonies kind of thing, because he would have been like 12. I don't know. That's great. Anyway, you get the idea.
I get the idea. Yeah, perfect analogy. I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of layers of shit going on.
There
here,
is a
and
lot,
I think it's
yeah.
interesting the like his journey, and
Yeah.
he almost kind of ends off where he already was, but it's like he's happy about it instead of like neurotic about it.
Sure. Yeah. That's really a great thing to say. You're right.
Well, I mean, it makes sense
which
from
is-
the whole Big Bang, all of existence coming back to the big crunch, like it thematically makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's almost
100%.
like he goes through the thing and he sort of comes out of as like the master of his own little world, you know?
Yeah. Which is exactly the point, man. You know, it's like you know, the whole master yourself, you know, master the world.
Well, it's
idea.
also what happens when you come out of a depression
Sure.
too. You know, like oh, woe is
Yes.
me. And it's irrational in a depression, or at least, you know, in the times that I've had that. And then you come out of it, and whether you achieve fucking grab the sun transcendence or not, like when you come out, it's like you end up with more control. You know, you're like, oh, okay, looking back, I can see
Feels
that it
like
was
that.
cloudy and now it's not, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad we're talking about this because I'm thinking about it fondly and liking it more.
Same. I mean, I liked it fine, but talking about it definitely broadens the interpretation.
Definitely. I mean, the like, to just kind of focus on like the technical things for a second, like the world building is really good, you know, like
As always
whatever,
with
dude.
Terry. Yeah.
I mean, this guy's amazing. Like, you know, everybody's like, fuck you, we're taking your money. Here's $8 million. $8 million. Dude, they filmed Cobra for $8 million. And that was a fuckload of money in the 80s. Like $8 million
Spent half the money on the
is
gloves
like,
and the pizza.
that's like the spit that you're wiping off your shoe, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing. And like the movie looks fucking great as usual, you know? So like, rah Terry Gilliam, you know, hey everybody, here's how you make a money. Here's how you make a movie. Here's how you make a money. Here's how you make a movie.
Here's how you make a money with movie.
Here's how you make a money with movies. When everybody fucks you over and you don't have any money, like here's how you do it. You know, the actors are awesome and they take pay cuts and like you still make it look amazing. Like it looks so good, man. Like that opening scene when he comes out of his house, like the street scene, you know, like there's not a lot of establishing shots like that, but the church itself is so cool, man. And that's like such like a, I don't know, style of place that you find, I feel like in every one of his movies. These like, it's like an old converted church or broken down church or burned out church. And it's like, you know, it's great. I love it. Has a a really cool sense of space to all of his films.
Shop.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly, next to a porn shop, right? You know, but it's like so. You know, you get that establishing shot, and you can kind of see what the world is like in that one shot of him just walking out the door and walking to work or whatever he's doing there in the beginning. You know, it's great. You don't really need more than that, and then he just like makes that shit work, and it's good, and it looks great. You know?
Yeah, he kills it, dude. He definitely makes lemonade
really
out of
does.
lemons. I think it helps that he's so
it.
established as an artist, you know, like he is clearly able to attract
Absolutely.
talent.
Absolutely helps.
Well, sometimes having some limits to what the tools you have at your disposal, or you know, or even just funds, you know, can reap more creativity, more
Totally.
We have
Constraints.
touched on this subject from various different angles in the past, and you are 1,000% correct, dude.
Yeah,
I always come up with my most creative shit when I am under the gun and under
the
pressure
Sean gun
of some sort. Yeah, under the Sean gun,
under the pressure.
When I'm under the Sean gun and I'm under pressure, I always come up with the best stuff. You know, that's why I love all the best comedies, like all the off the cuff shit. You know, it's great. You got to write that shit down.
Well, I'll throw this in just because I don't really want to talk technical as much anymore. I feel like we covered it, but I was looking at the 8 million budget, and I did a quick like inflation calculator thing for Brazil and 12 Monkeys, and both like Brazil was 4 times the budget and 12 Monkeys was 5 times the budget. So when I say like it didn't have the same panache as those movies, that's fucking why, you know, like they had 5 times the fucking money. So I mean, it's I don't know. This is like, it's not the same as like when we did the Texas Chainsaw episode where we talked about how they made Magic a legendary film for $700,000, but like it's a Gilliam equivalent. Like it's a pretty fucking good movie.
Definitely.
Considering the budget is a fifth the size of one of his normal budgets, you know.
I agree.
I feel, you know, thinking on it location wise, it feels quite claustrophobic, like almost like sets, like a play, you know, like there's not that many different, you know, outdoors, much of it takes place in his abode, you know, in the abandoned church. And like there's like the office,
which is like a hotel lobby with weird shit in it, as usual kind of thing.
Yeah. And then there's like the where the party happens. And you know, and there's like the like vault computer room that, you know, we first meet Bob in. which I think was digital. And then there's like just a couple random outside scenes, and then like that, like, fake kind of island volcano beach, sunset set. So there's not there's not a ton of like location filming going on here. Like it's it seems like it's probably done like, I don't know this, but it seems like it was probably just done like in studio,
Sure.
So I feel like a lot of limits in those directions, but otherwise, like, I mean, the props are very Gilliam-esque, like they're absurd and silly. The like
a lot of hoses,
weird, fucking a lot of hoses.
Gotta be hoses and
that guy.
steam, dude. Steam and hoses
and nozzles and
and fucking bleep loops, hoses and steam, dude. I mean, like shit. That's it.
But like, it's attention to detail too. Like that fucking cute little pizza delivery chick with her folded in half pizza that she unfolds.
Yes.
And with like, you open it up and it's like a fucking musical number, and the inside of the box is the inside of a mouth. Like, it is just so Terry Gilliam, dude. And I just love it. I love the attention to detail.
There's an absurdity to it that's great, man.
It's so absurd.
Yeah. There's I'll send a picture. There's a scene where, it's after like one of Cohen's breakdowns, and Bob shows up and he's like, "Come on, we're going for a walk," and like he gives them like the ridiculous like giant hat and the sunglasses and shit, and like they just kind of go and like sit together in a park, and there's all these like no do signs behind them, and it's just like every possible thing you could imagine.
Yeah. Well, the best thing about that scene is that they're sitting on the bench with all those don't do signs. And Hannah, who's 4, walked into the room and she was like, "No people, no dogs." And so like, she didn't know that it was a joke. Yeah. She was like, "What is this place? And why can you not do anything, Dad?" It was sleeping, really like perfect.
Suitcases, no phone, no games, no fucking
really funny.
eating, no teepees, no fucking handicapped people, no bicycles, no skateboarding, no swimming. Like,
but she was so confused. And it also makes a giant red X, when it zoomed out as well, Yeah, it's funny, man. It was funny. The absurdism. And the fact that Waltz looks kind of like,
on there.
He kind of looks like
that would be cool.
Powder from the movie Powder and Eminem, like Powder's rap persona.
The fact that he's got that, like, the hat is like little, it's got the cock to the side thing going on.
Yeah. Powder. Oh, it's so funny, dude. Powder.
Fucking
I can't believe you
shoot lightning and spoons, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know.
That was great, man. Yeah, that was great. That was another Jeff Goldblum playing a weird scientist / science instructor / science professor. Yes.
Yes.
And this time without the oops.
I remember that movie just being so in the zeitgeist at the time, man. I don't know.
What, Powder?
Yeah, it was a thing
it was kind of like
for
everybody. It was, but like everybody kind of like hated it and loved it. I feel
that's
like
it. That's usually
that was the sort of the vibe, right? Yeah. It was all the nerds were loving it and hating it. We are simultaneously loving and hating on this sci-fi film.
It's like a Sixth Sense kind of a thing.
It kind of was, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Fucking Powder.
Fucking Powder. And
there's something else there. Maybe Powder. Yeah, Powder's rap
like
persona.
Christoph Waltz.
Play Powder's dad.
throw out some 8 Mile.
There you go.
Well, I mean, there was that one scene, man, where fucking Tilda Swinton starts rapping. I was like, what the fuck?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
And then it's like Bob hacked it, which is like, okay, that's actually plausible. I get it. Right on.
Yeah. It was funny, man.
Yeah, that was silly.
It had a very like dad rap quality to it.
Well, they're just like sitting there talking to each other, and then all of a sudden she just starts busting out some fucking rap lyrics. You're like, was just like, wait, what?
No, she pulls off her fucking wig.
That's it.
Oh yeah, she's bald.
And she puts on some like kooky glasses and starts rapping.
Fucking raps. Yeah, it was very absurd. I just the other day stumbled across 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri again. It's just like you did with this. It just popped up and they recommended it, and I watched it again. And the kid in
So
that,
fucking good.
the son in that is Bob. We watched it like 2 days ago.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Who's the kid? I didn't even bother to look. Who is that kid?
Lucas Hedges is the kid's name. I think he has done Lucas
Hedges.
Yeah, 3 billboards. Manchester by the Sea and Lady Bird as well. So he I think he got nominated for an Oscar, or he was in. Maybe it's just
kind of looks like a
bunch
of different people. Yeah, it's possible. He looks like a bunch of different people kind of smashed together.
Yeah,
it's like a smash burger of different.
He's like
actors.
that Ginge Minge from Harry Potter's handsome brother or something. He's a smash burger, a ginger-haired smash burger.
Smash burger of actors.
Weirdly thinking in this that he actually kind of looks like he could be at this point in time, he could have been Matt Damon's kid, maybe.
Right,
sure.
A little bit, but he kind of looks like Peter Sarsgaard too, a little bit.
Sarsgaard,
kind of, right? And he kind of looks like the actor from the '80s. Little Josh Charles going on there too, old Josh Charles,
Josh
80s
Charles.
Josh Charles, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Charles.
Josh Charles in Charge. Yeah, dude from Dead Poets.
That's all I got. Josh Charles in Charge, exactly. Yeah, Dead Poets. Totally. Josh Charles in charge. Charles in charge of me.
For a minute, we thought he was a young Jesse Eisenberg, but that's another.
Yeah, he kind of,
a little.
Well, that was another one. Is the posters of management in the office before you know anything. I thought it was Philip Seymour Hoffman, and then when it was Matt Damon, I was like, oh, all right. There's just a really weird Philip Seymour Hoffman vibe to that photo.
Oh yeah.
I thought that too. That's so weird.
With that hair,
Yeah, maybe
something about the way they made him look for that character. Definitely,
Philip Seymour Hoffman-esque.
Yeah. The other Hoff.
The other Hoff, exactly. Yes. You know who's in this? Who I absolutely adore. Ben
Stormare?
Whishaw. No, Ben Whishaw. He has a very small part with Stormare as the other doctor. Yeah, and his voice is so distinct. Yes, go ahead, Ben.
And Stormare, while you're at it. I mean,
and Stormare, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Stormare is always we know Stormare is an awesome force of awesomeness.
Totally.
Best
I was just tipped onto that vampire movie with Jamie Foxx by my buddy. And
vampire movie with Jamie Foxx. I'm sorry. Wait. Stop. What?
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. It's a vampire hunting movie with Jamie Foxx. It's on Netflix.
Boxes teeth in it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's fucking great, dude.
Got the that super dope pool truck.
Yeah. Because as soon as because as soon as I started doing that, hey bro, that whole thing, like my buddy was like, oh, you got to watch that movie because there's these 2 Armenian vampire hunters in it that are just like that, and it turns out one of them, Steve Howie from Shameless or whatever that show is, and god, it's so freaking good, dude. And Stormare is really great in it. He's really funny in it. And the Armenian guys are worth the price of admission. Anyway, I love
that
it was
Jamie Foxx
surprising. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, and it was pretty fun.
I thought it was great. It was a super fun, just kind of dumb vampire movie, lots of blood and bullshit. It was great. Bro, send one. Oh, it was awesome.
I like it.
I don't even know.
The Ben Whishaw. Yeah, Ben Whishaw. Q.
Ben Whishaw, exactly.
Recent,
yes, he was the new Q. And for me, I know Ben Whishaw first and foremost from Cloud Atlas, a movie that I absolutely love, despite the fact that the makeup is super weird.
You gotta read that book.
He is so fucking good in that. I am going to read that book. Now, I just said that the other day. I was like, I got to read that book.
Frobisher.
Yes, Frobisher, dude.
Yeah, Frobisher.
Oh, he's so freaking good, dude. I love him.
Yeah. How did they get him and Stormare to just do this little bit part in this movie?
Because it's Gilliam, dog.
You know why?
It's
because
Gilliam,
Well, I would say 2 things, Ben. I would say it's Gilliam, yes, and I would say it's also because that's the type of actors they are, man. Those 2 guys are just you got a teeny little part one day of work, fuck yeah, I'll do your. But that's
interesting.
Awesome,
it's an interesting
you know?
Part,
Yeah, exactly, man. And there are people that can they can make it memorable. They can make it interesting because they're good and the writing's great. Hey.
Yeah. No, he's great, man. And Stormare too, obviously.
Of course.
I don't have a lot to say about Tilda, but shout out to Tilda. Her character's pretty cool here. I like that she is a bleep bloop.
You're just like always happy when she's in the movie because she just shows up and does something kooky. She's always a little kooky, and it's always like great, you know, like that.
Yeah, she knows how to leave an impression.
Thank you. That whole part was just like she was one of my like favorite characters in the MCU. Man, like as weird as it may have been to make the Sorcerer Supreme like a woman, you know, like not that I have like a problem with that, but like it was just an interesting choice. But like she was so freaking good, man, you know? And like then the conversation she has with Banner later on in Infinity War is like so cool, man, when she just like knocks his astral body right out of the Hulk and they're just like sitting there having this intense conversation for like hours. It was fucking great.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry. Spazzed a little there.
You did. I like that.
That's okay. All
right. MCU! MCU! What was the killer? Did you guys see The Killer? Yes. The Fassbender, slow burn, Fincher assassin movie?
I loved that movie.
That was pretty good. She was good in that one.
Super good. Yeah.
That scene with her at the end was good.
And she was good in Crazy Train, Snowpiercer. Great movie. Chris Evans, loved it.
Yeah, my daughter is asking me something else now.
Oh. Hello, daughter.
Hello.
Daddy, can we go to Outback Steakhouse?
Daddy, can we get a blooming onion?
Daddy, can we get a blooming onion? And watch Bluey?
Bluey's the best.
The best. And Chad with his pipe. Of course,
honey. Of course we can, darling.
La, la, la.
Word
to your mother.
Maybe it's worth, shouting out Brienne of Tarth. I've seen her in so much stuff recently that I love that Gwendolyn Christie's getting some work. She's great.
I was so like bummed out that like they just neutered her role in the prequelogy of Star Wars. It was such fucking. I don't know why that.
She got Boba Fetted without the Fett.
Kind of, man. I was so like into her in Game of Thrones. I was like, she's so cool, dude. And like, then you watch the Star Wars movies, and you're like,
those three movies are honestly just a disaster.
Those movies suck. I know they are a literally just disaster.
Not even worth the fucking air that it would take to talk about them.
Thank God Favs was making Mandalorian. He was like, yeah, this is gonna blow. I'm gonna whip up something good with old Filono here.
I haven't watched all of it, but I watched maybe 3 or 4 of the Wednesday season 1. She's good in that.
Yeah. That's doesn't that have the Goose in it, man? As the dad.
Yeah,
Guzman.
Yeah, right. The Goose. Guzman.
And cancer
Luis
pussy
Guzman
is
the
wifey.
Oh, Catherine Jones.
2012. Okay, so Zero Theorem was like a year after the first season.
Quite luminous.
Yes.
Okay, so this movie is a year after. So this was probably shot at around the same time-ish as the first season of Game of Thrones. I wonder if one influenced the other in terms of
that
casting.
Long ago, 2013.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Ugh.
Using his computer-like brain, Algorithm tries to figure out the film timeline.
Well, that's another example where like a fucking amazing show is just not even worth talking about anymore because of how much they fucked it up. Game of Thrones.
Which one? Oh God! I didn't even watch the last season because you were hating on it so bad.
Just don't. Yeah, just don't. Straight up, don't.
Mm.
Yeah, it's such a bummer.
And then they came out with like House of Fire or whatever the hell it was.
They shit canned Game of Thrones because they got a trilogy of Star Wars movies, and then I think because the public hated Star Wars so much and they fucked it up so much, they took the Star Wars movies off of them. It's like, way to go, dickheads.
Yeah, really. Oh, God.
Anyways, whatever. This isn't a Star Wars show.
I will never forget my boss talking about the freaking dragon show when I was working at the car store.
Fucking dragons, man.
No, but these were the guys that made the dragons.
I was 100% down, and then they changed the actor that played like the main, Targaryen,
Really?
princess or whatever. Yeah. Like they like jump ahead like 5 years or something, and they have a completely like everybody else is the same, but they just decided like no, this one actor was like she was too young looking, so they just changed her.
Right.
I was just like, what the fuck?
But I have to
picturing-
cul-de-sac
go ahead.
into. I know this is not what happened, but the idea of 5 years later on Game of Thrones and you like throwing a bowl of popcorn and like smashing a
I
beer
did.
against the wall
I have okay.
because
Yeah.
the time jump
I was-
is just.
I was. And it wasn't just. I mean, the time. I mean, you know how much I hated time.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
it was,
That's what we're laughing at,
that's what I'm
bro.
laughing at. Oh my
it
god!
doesn't
I had
matter.
it-
It's because they got
yeah.
rid of Skipper, man. We liked Skipper, and then they fucking tossed her to the curb.
That's a bummer, dude.
Chad, I had him seeing the time jump start, pulling the pin on a grenade, dropping it on the floor, and walking out of the room.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly.
Whether he died or not, he cared not.
I love it.
No,
Yeah, I didn't watch it at all. How many
Do
seasons
your
is it? Just
worst.
one?
I have no idea.
What,
I
House of
didn't even.
Dragon's
I
Milk?
made it that far into the first season, and then I was like, "Fuck this."
Like, I'm
Doesn't
fucking out.
matter,
Oh,
dude.
Sonoya Mizuno was in it though,
Oh,
from Devs.
show still sucks.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, great.
I used to shine on my boss. I used to say, like, if he was giving us like a little sales goal for the day, I would always, and then he would like break the meeting, and I would always go, and a barrel of dragon's milk for the winner.
Just to fuck with him.
I used to wind him up like crazy, dude. Oh, it was good.
Love it. Right on, dude. Probably bits and bobs. Like I feel like
Bob.
bits and bobs. The
Bob.
Bob and the Melanie Therese stuff.
Bob.
And then we're gonna learn about the fire Navi, and then we're gonna. Dude, he was so funny, dude. Oh my god, he loved a lot of cool shit, but he loved a lot of shit we love to hate on.
Oh, this is your old boss.
Anyway,
I love that.
yeah, sorry.
No, I
Anyway,
remember you saying that and
can't get out of
wanting
my
to
head.
like literally fly over there and kill him with the like.
yeah.
It's
Good
it's
times. Anyway.
Yeah.
it's the level. I mean, look, I'm gonna sound like such an asshole here, but like, there's nothing more boring than like a fire planet and a jungle planet and an ice planet. It's like, guys, that is so fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like, can
Yeah,
you not
come
just
on.
have more than one biome on a planet?
Elements.
Yeah, wow, exactly. Who cares?
Water.
It's been done to death, dude.
Fire. Air.
Because reasons.
Love.
Dude, once you see Darth Vader on the fucking volcano planet in Rogue One, like, that's what we were waiting for 30 years. So now we're done. We don't need to see
That's
that
it.
bullshit anymore. I mean,
But
let's
it's just
be real,
a Mario
dude.
level, dude. Like,
I know. It's so dumb.
It was driving me nuts. I was trying to remember who the young Targaryen was.
is it Supergirl?
And it was Millie Alcock, yeah, who's going to be the new Supergirl. Yeah.
She was great.
Okay.
Dude.
Cool.
Coming back from partying on another planet, hungover Supergirl was one of the best scenes in that movie, dude.
That movie's on streaming now. I'm going to watch it with my kid.
You're on streaming
wait.
now.
You're
Yeah, I
on
think
streaming.
it's like
Dude, I
straight
wish I was on
Straight up
streaming
watching
now.
on HBO now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog.
Which is
Exactamundo.
yeah, dog.
Telemundo.
I'm going to watch it on Telemundo.
The Mexican Polka commercials, dude.
Totally, dude, and the B guy. Yes,
So-
Chad?
I'm just trying. I'm trying.
Yes. All right. Exactly.
Oh, mariposa. Y los mariposas. Yes, you are a butterfly, my love.
You know,
So-
like when I was a kid, I was like, television in another country? Why would they
What?
do that? Right. Anyway, Sorry, go ahead. You're Bob.
I'm just trying. I'm trying to get us back. I like the Bob thing, man. The whole like, why does he say everyone was like? I don't want to waste the brain cells. It's the Zuckerberg wearing the same outfit every day thing, man. It's the Steve Jobs. You know, it's like it's just. I love it.
Jesse? You mean Lex Luthor? Yeah.
Lex Luthor at home. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, Bob.
Okay, Bob.
Yeah, Bob was good. The kid was great.
And they became bros, dude.
They were bros.
Yeah, I mean, that was another
young mate.
That was another relationship that was sort of pulling him back to the the teat of humanity, if you will.
Yes, I will.
Teat of humanity.
Yes, I will. I will allow it. To suckle at the teat of humanity.
The teat of humanity.
Well, that little shot of
pulling him away from his self-induced alienation.
That's it. Walt's taking the bite of that pizza was very endearing. He was into it. He really wanted that folded up slice. That was a pretty bad looking pizza, by the way. I wonder how much of that was intentional because it was in Romania.
It looked like a pizza that you would get. Pizza. Yeah, it looked like a pizza you would get in Idiocracy.
It looked like the pizza that you get from reading 5 books in elementary school. Did you guys have that shit? Like, maybe you're too fucking old. When I was in elementary school, the pizza party, dude.
We had lots of pizza parties, man.
Scholastic pizza parties.
Like at school, you mean?
Did you go to like Quaker school or some shit? Kev's face.
No, I was a Mennonite.
I think that was.
I don't know. Maybe I just blocked out the pizza parties. I mean, sure, there were pizza parties. I guess there was
always a pizza party, man. Always.
This was like a national. Little mini pizzas. They were like this big.
Yeah, it was either before my time or my particular vector of New England did not participate.
Oh no, we didn't do that, but there were definitely like if we did a certain thing, we would get a pizza party.
Right, no, exactly. Yeah. These are
like they would always order from Johnny's Pizza, which was one number off from my home phone number.
Nice.
I always used to answer the phone. Like if somebody called for Johnny's Pizza, he'd be like, "Yeah, what do you want?"
I love it. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Or you'd be like, "Do you want a fucking pizza or what?"
Yeah. That's how we entertained ourselves in the 80s, kids. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, it wasn't like this state-sponsored type shit, Chad. You know what I mean? Like, there were pizza parties.
State-sponsored. None of this commie pizza, commie pinko pizza.
None of this state-sponsored shit.
Is that
Johnny's
deep dish state shit?
And like a couple 2-liter bottles of Pepsi and some
exactly.
some plastic cups.
Exactly. We had
rambunctious kids.
Yeah, we had Roma pizza where the cheese slid off the crust because the crust was too thin.
just lacked the structure.
The structural integrity of the pie was it was terrible. I mean, the pie itself was delicious, right? All the pieces were there, but the structural integrity of it was terrible.
You needed Geordie LaForge to get up in there.
You fucking ain't right. We needed Geordie LaForge, bro. Because if you went down to the other place, which was oddly named Venice, that place, the structural integrity was fine, dude. You fucking ain't right, dude.
Fucking ain't.
I needed Jordy to come in the room and be like, I'm not detecting any leak. Oh, thank you. I love that. It's one of my favorites.
That's very funny.
Yeah. I don't know why that's like my all-time favorite Jordy line. It's from the Borg movie, First Contact.
Yes, from First Contact, yeah.
Leak? I'm not detecting any leak. Yeah, the leak is coming from your hair clip that's on your fucking eyes, bro.
Dude, give your sister back her headband.
Exactly.
Stop stealing your sister's banana clip, dude.
Give Counselor Troy back her headband. Captain, I'm sensing something. Yes, you're sensing that you're missing your fucking hairband.
Yeah,
and you know who has it?
She has
fucking Lieutenant LaForge. Sorry, Lieutenant Commander LaForge. What the fuck?
Get it right,
dude.
Get it together.
It's a Klingon warbird.
And then Counselor Troy comes in
like an
and their clothes
pizza restaurant straight out of the Warp Core, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. What?
You're
moving too fast, even for me. You're like the Traveler, dude. You're moving too fast for me.
Well, I mean,
what was that?
Speaking of the Traveler.
I would love if the Traveler was fucking Jarihiko in the
Speaking
episode.
of Blues Traveler,
Holy shit. Oh my god. There you
Jarihiko
go.
with a
Even
harmonica.
better. Yeah.
No, I do play harmonica, but no, not like that.
No. It was nice to see Blues Traveler at the end of Kingpin. I will admit. I know 90s me would hate me for
It
that,
was
but
fucking great, dude. Why? You didn't like Blues Traveler?
nah,
Too
Blues
hippy
Traveler
dippy for
can
you?
go fuck itself. Nah, it wasn't hippy dippy.
Oh,
It was
okay. All right. What was the problem?
lame.
It was like,
like
we
a-
have hippy dippy at home, you know. It's
They were,
kinda-
I don't know. They were so like original and fun. Like I started watching
When you took
them,
a
like,
break from
live,
your
like,
swing dancing class to listen to Blues Traveler, calm down. Calm it down.
No, I remember going to see them before they were big. Like they were great and fun.
So you hated Pearl Jam, but you're an original Blues Traveler hipster? I saw them before they were Blues Traveler. They were just Blues Clues at that stage.
I was a fan of Star Wars Kid before Star Wars Kid was Star Wars Kid. Exactly. That was exactly it.
Okay.
It used to be easy listening, Traveler, but then
Then it became
Yeah,
Blues.
right. Dude, the Pearl Jam thing was all Nuggety Bob's fault.
Sure, blame it on others.
really that was
Yeah.
That's
It was
great.
Nuggety Bob. I'm finally revealing it was Nuggety Bob.
It was Nuggety Bob. And
It was Nuggety Bob.
It was
all
Nuggety
Nuggety Bob
Bob
the
came
whole
back from
time.
college and he was like, "Dude, you've got to listen to Pearl Jam." And I was like, "If you tell me to do that one more time, I'm gonna smack you in the mouth."
You're like, hang on, let me pause my Blues
never did
Traveler
that.
CD. What did you
Hang
say?
on, let me pause my easy listening traveler. Oh, I love a good smackdown, dude. That was great.
WWF. And that was WWE bullshit.
I found out I got the cancer. Too many television rays. Anyway. State of affairs, a state of emotion. Anything you don't understand.
Oh my god.
Never say tell me another.
I still love 'em.
Just let him go. Just let him go.
God, I know he's committed. Fuck, he is committed.
It's like a
Nice one.
It's like Tourette's. You mentioned Blues Traveler. And then
You can't not do
No,
it.
no, it's
I can't
very.
contain that.
I like the idea of Blues Traveler Tourette's, though, where you're just like having a normal conversation and then just like bust out a little bit
But
of harmonica.
that's the same thing with Dave Matthews. I feel like too, right? It's like every time somebody brings up Dave Matthews, it's like the same thing. You're like, oh, he's so insufferable. Then you're like, bang a bow, back a bow, bang a bow. You know, like
Up and down, pop
Yeah.
Crash into me. Bear, bear.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on. I don't know where we are, but let's.
We're going to finish the rest of our review as Dave Matthews and John Popper.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. All right, so what were we doing? Nuggets? or
I'm going to
something?
be Peter.
Or
I'm going to
should we-
do the Peter
Let's
Frampton
do Nuggets.
Speaking of
vocal
Bob.
guitar thing. Do you feel? Speaking of Bob.
Oh. Wow. Holy shit.
Well, all right, let's go. Let's do Bobbity Bobs then.
Let's do it.
Bob.
We're down to 2 listeners. Go.
Bob.
Bobs. We did the
Bobs.
Bobs.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I
that-
feel like it's like any. We didn't talk about her porn, that chick's porn site. That was very Gilliam.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Enter me.
Mm,
It was so
Enter me.
ridiculous.
it was.
And the
Yeah.
constant use of Creep by Radiohead.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
The clean
I like
version.
that song.
I kinda dug it.
Radiohead's
Loungy
great.
version of it.
Yeah.
I dug it, man, because it was a Radiohead song. I was like, all right, this is cool.
I was into it.
Yeah. It
I
fit.
kind
It
of
was
like the
good.
like lawnmower man fucking putting all the cubes into the thing.
Total lawnmower man. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice call. Yeah, that was good.
Lawnmower Man is a better description. People kept saying what the fuck is that stupid game? Not Roblox, but
Minecraft.
Oh, Minecraft?
Yeah,
Nah,
people keep
it's
saying
Lawnmower
Minecraft.
Man, dude.
Dude, that's not even close. That is so dumb.
Only
All
a
you
dumb
Yeah, I like
people.
the idea that I like the idea that it's like they're solving these like math equations by playing a video game. You know,
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
riding a bike, yeah.
and, yes, and pedaling.
While
like, I
simultaneously
kinda like
creating
the idea.
chemical fusion with test tubes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like riding a bike with a shitty Nintendo controller in a Lawnmower Man video game, but it has to have like a Wipeout XL soundtrack on it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that would have
Yes,
been mandatory.
and the entire like
Wipeout
look of the
XL,
thing is like some
absolutely.
kind of like horrible casino video game.
Yeah, totally.
Like all
And
those
like
elements
in
combined.
Hackers, remember like they go to the cool kid hackers fucking
Ugh.
place and they're playing on the big screen, you know, like
Mhm.
fucking the Wizard movie kind of shit.
Oh my god, that movie is so fucking terrible.
And great. Packing the Gibson.
Rollerblading.
Shh, you love the rollerblading. You're
Love
never
it,
gonna
man.
shit like
Bro,
there's
I was
no
one of
world
the
where you should
extras
talk
doing the
rollerblading. That's just not
rollerblading.
you.
I know. No, I was
You were
one of
just
the extras
upset.
doing the rollerblading.
You were upset that there was rollerblading in the movie and the rollerblading was the best part. That's what you're upset about. It brought rollerblading down.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
All right. Hey, dude,
I
I
know,
deny
I know.
nothing. Deny nothing.
I like the Office. Like we didn't really talk about the Office, like the hotel lobby office with like the guy on a chair that went like fucking 8 feet in the air. The office chair with the giant piston on it. And the weird ass like door that would open and these like vials of liquid and Gilliam
that was the
bleep
chemical
blooperage.
fusion thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that. It was like part chemistry set, part like casino game, part bicycle, part crappy
It's
Nintendo
fucking
controller. It's awesome, man.
And like everything in portrait mode.
Yeah,
Dude.
That was a little prophetic there, you know.
It dated it.
Sure.
that people would watch videos.
Dude,
in
everything.
portrait
Everything.
mode.
Portrait mode's the worst.
I hate it. It's so bad.
Definitely.
I mean, it's fine for certain things, but like, there's those people that like have migrated from like TikTok to YouTube, and they still film everything in portrait mode. So it's just like these giant black bars. Like,
Yeah, dude.
I know.
So
Yeah, it's
it's
kind of
like-
annoying.
What are you
what
doing?
the fuck are you doing, man? Like,
So I don't know. I feel like I'm in your camp. Like I started off in a good place, and now I want to watch it again. But I agree with what you said earlier, Kev. Like, we'll check it out another time.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, for sure. I was just like whelmed. Like I was like, this is cool and it's Gilliam and it's cool, but like I'm just kind of like whatever. But I think I was just tired, dude. I'm just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm beat up today, you know. So like that's all.
it's kind of a I don't know, like a it's a bit of a labor. It's like a messy burger, you know. Like if you're not
Yeah,
ready for
a
it, it's
messy
like
burger. I like
Yeah, dude. Good analogy, bro.
it's kind of a pain, but there's a lot to it. There's a lot to like if you give it a chance.
Yeah,
Messy
absolutely,
burger.
man.
I love that.
Well, I like talking about it because that sort of just opens it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can kind of just explore it and ask questions and, figure out things that you were kind of stuck on, like,
Yeah,
get some validation and so forth.
It's like when you asked me to like tell you what I loved about it so much, it was like hard to do. But like once you actually just start talking about the nuts and bolts of the movie,
Yeah.
like all of that shit starts to come out.
It's
Yeah,
it's a blooming
absolutely.
onions.
It's kind of it's definitely a blooming.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and it's also like just a good kind of conversational piece.
Totally.
It's one of those movies that's interesting to talk about.
Yeah.
You thought it was a messy burger, but it's actually a blooming.
I mean, it's kind of same.
It's both.
You
It's
know,
both.
you're not really sure where to start. Like once you don't want to like put it down. Once you get started, you know
You can't put it down. It'll fall apart.
exactly.
Bro.
This one actually, like this point in the conversation talking about it made me think of Mute, the
Mm-hmm.
Skarsgård movie. They kind of had a similar, I don't know, not aesthetic, but
Production
like,
value.
yeah, production value. In that they were fucked on budget, I think, both. And it's just kind of a bummer because like both are really solid, you know? And I don't think they should have gotten another 20 mil to make it look better, but like I wonder what would have happened if they did. Will we have another 12 Monkeys where people like really love it on our hands? Because this seems to have a certain cult love, but not as much as like a 12 Monkeys, you know?
Put it in the freaking marketing, dude. Like the movie was great exactly as it was.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I think it was great. Like I can't believe it was made for that little money. Like
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Sometimes I think there's a charm to
That's
not
fair.
having a giant like production budget.
Yeah, totally, dude. Like we talked about earlier. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
it doesn't make a movie, you know? Like
No.
how many
Exactly.
Marvel movies have we just been like, ugh,
Right.
God.
Ugh, God,
You know,
too many to
and that
count,
has
yeah.
like, you know, throw everything in the fucking kitchen sink and the moon and you know, everything at the fucking, you know, more resources than you can imagine. And it doesn't, you know, a good movie it does not make. And sometimes I feel like if you take like a movie like this and you try to do it too big and it loses something.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Potentially, you know,
big
not necessarily,
mushy,
but potentially.
Yeah, big mushy bunch of crap.
Well, I think one, like in the watching, like so much more has come out of the conversation that I hadn't thought about, you know. But one thing that I did think about in the watch was Gilliam getting fucked over by so many studio execs over the years that he had that management is just a fucking idiot, money grubbing dickhead theme here. Where like if he had the mega budget, it would kind of defeat that point almost, you know.
Right. You wouldn't
It's
have the
kind of a
chip
meta
on your
thing.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. Well, cool. Bits, bobs, nugs.
Nice.
There wasn't a whole lot of material out there on this one, I found.
There wasn't. The only nugget I saw that I thought was cool was that he did the location scouting by looking on Google Earth. That's so
Yeah, that's
great.
cool.
And it was like, just think about making it cheap, bro. It's like, nice work. Next, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I like dropped the Ecclesiastes thing.
Which is cool.
Yeah, that was cool
That
too.
deeper thing
That
is
was
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Deeper.
I think in terms of recommendations, it's worth checking out on its own, and it's worth checking out as a Gilliam completionist. It's worth checking out again too. I want to check it out again.
Sure. Deaths. We don't have any.
None. You guys not want to?
No.
I assume you're both recommending it then. We skipped over that, but
Yeah. What? We didn't skip over what? What did we skip over?
I definitely
Recommendations.
recommend. Yeah.
Nuggets, deaths, then recommendations are always last. You seem to be having trouble with the order lately,
oh yeah.
Citizen Walsh.
Sorry. Well, there's your death.
Ah,
There's your death.
there's your death. Chad
there's
can't
your
get
problem.
the R.
That's your problem
That's
right there.
not the problem. Problem is, I used to be a piece of shit.
Well, if we haven't gotten to recommendations yet, then I got a nuggety bob. There was a cool little anecdote on Melanie Theory being terrified of water. So I guess the space scene where they're both floating in the black hole area, they had run out of money at that time, so they did it underwater as a way to do it. And she's terrified of getting her head under the water, so she like fucking freaked out. It was like really hard for her, and I thought it was an interesting. It's interesting, A, that she did something like that from a fear perspective, and B, that it was budgetary. So this is kind of interesting.
Wow.
But I already gave my recommendations, so fuck you.
As did I.
Yeah, so fuck you.
And fuck you. Yeah. Some bullshit, man.
This is bullshit. This is Bush League psych out shit. Kev's reading about a new Leatherman.
So C-Lab, what are we going to do next week? What's happening? It seems exciting lately with our crazy calendar schedule.
We have had a request many a time, but a recent request for 2001 or 2010. And in traditional Us style, we're going to start with 2010. So I haven't actually seen that. I'm excited for that one.
I love it. And I love Roy Scheider. Yeah, I am too, man. It's going to be great.
It's a
Okay.
Scheider.
It's Scheider Fest, bro.
You shiesty
Well, that sounds great. Great to be back because we've had kind of a jonky schedule, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like everything gets crammed in the fall, and rightly so. I like to do a lot of things in the fall because the weather's so damn nice. So it is what it is. We haven't been around. But, yeah, we're doing the best we can. Fill in those holes, and we're back now, so expect us
Should be
to
reasonably
back.
stable.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
That was Dane.
stable.
Dane
according
from
to-
one of our OG
yes.
listeners. Dane recommended 2010. So shout out to friend of the show, Dane _Biff Tannen.
According to Chad's new algorithm, everything should be relatively stable at this point. So we're glad to be back.
Often as I can.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And that's it. Thanks for joining us for Zero Theorem. We'll see you next week for 2010. We love you. We have loved you, and we love you long time.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
And that's going to wrap up this week's episode, folks. If you would like to check out the show notes for this episode, you can do so in your podcast app of choice or at our website, ebd.fm/episodes/321. If you would like to support the show, our burgeoning show, which is growing every week, we're almost up at 500-something thousand subscribers, you can do so in a number of great ways. You can tell your friends to check out the show. You can also rate us and review us at your little podcast hubby wub. And you can also support us directly on Patreon. That's right, patreon.com. There's also something called Buy Me a Coffee. We haven't really got down with that yet, but if you want to buy us a coffee, just send me and Jahigo a freaking Dunkin' card, kid. That's it. If you want to join us on social, Instagram at EBD Podcast, that's it. Thanks for joining us for Zero Theorem. We'll see you next week for Roy Scheider 2010. So long for now, folks.
Beady. Stop into it.
Ha!